In the grand tapestry of human civilization, the moon's ethereal glow has served as a guiding light through the ages. The genesis of the lunar calendar traces back to the dim corridors of prehistory, where early humans, attuned to the natural world, first discerned a method to measure time in the moon's regular phases. These nascent astronomers laid the groundwork for what would become a cornerstone of many burgeoning civilizations.
Chapter 1. The Lunar Calendar.
Before delving into the tapestry of civilizations and the astronomers who gazed upon the heavens, it's essential to grasp the essence of the lunar calendar, a timekeeper dictated by the moon's celestial ballet. At the heart of this system lies the cycle from one new moon to the next, a journey spanning approximately 29.5 days, known as a lunation or synodic month. Imagine the moon, a silvery sentinel, embarking on its voyage across the night sky. The journey commences in the invisibility cloak when the moon, nestled between Earth and the sun, turns its illuminated face away, marking the new moon phase. As the days unfurl, a sliver of light, a waxing crescent, whispers the promise of the moon's return. This crescent burgeons into a half-lit orb, the first quarter, a week following the new moon's embrace. The narrative of light continues as the moon, now a waxing gibbous, reveals more than half its visage, yet shy of full splendor. The crescendo of this celestial symphony is the full moon, a luminous disk in full view, roughly a fortnight from the new moon's whisper. But the story doesn't end here. The moon, ever dynamic, begins to veil itself once more. The waning gibbous phase sees the light recede, though more than half remains, a generous remnant of the moon's recent fullness. 3 weeks into the cycle, a symmetry emerges with the last quarter, mirroring the first quarter's light but on the opposing side. The narrative draws to a close with the waning crescent, a slender curve of light, a final nod before the moon retreats into the new moon's shadow, ready to begin anew. This celestial rhythm divides time into months, each lunar phase a marker of time's passage. A typical lunar year comprises 12 such months, but herein lies a quirk of celestial mechanics. These 12 lunar months fall short of the solar year by about 11 days. While calendars like the Islamic one embrace this discrepancy, letting festivals drift through seasons, others, such as those in Chinese, Hebrew, and Hindu traditions, introduce an extra month in specific years to maintain harmony with the solar cycle and the ebb and flow of agricultural life. This elegant framework, the lunar calendar, has been shaped and reshaped by cultures across the millennia. Each adaptation reflects local celestial lore, religious beliefs, and societal rhythms.
Chapter 2. The Sumerians.
Among the earliest adopters were the Sumerians, nestled in the Fertile Crescent of Mesopotamia over 5,000 years ago. Renowned as a cradle of civilization, Sumer was a mosaic of city-states where writing, law, and urban life flourished. The Sumerians, a people whose origins are shrouded in the mists of antiquity, emerged as one of history's earliest urban civilizations in the region known as Mesopotamia, the land between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers. This fertile expanse, often heralded as the cradle of civilization, lies within the boundaries of modern-day Iraq and parts of Kuwait, Turkey, and Syria. The Sumerians are not known to have come from elsewhere. Instead, they have merged as a distinct culture in situ, around the 4th millennium BC in southern Mesopotamia. Sumer was not a unified nation-state in the modern sense, but rather a collection of city-states, each with its patron deity, ruler, and a degree of political autonomy. Cities such as Uruk, Ur, Eridu, and Lagash were the epicenters of Sumerian culture, bustling with activity and innovation. These city-states were linked by trade, religion, and a shared script, cuneiform, making Sumer a complex network of social, economic, and religious interactions. The Sumerians were pioneers in many fields, establishing the foundations upon which later civilizations would build. They are credited with inventing the wheel, the plow, and the sailboat. In the realm of architecture, they constructed the ziggurat, a massive terraced structure that served as a temple complex. The lunar calendar's creation by the Sumerians reflected their deep engagement with the cosmos. This calendar not only structured their civic and agricultural life, but also played a crucial role in their religious observances, with each month and significant astronomical event imbued with spiritual significance. The Sumerians' observation of the moon's phases exemplifies their keen interest in the heavens, an interest that would influence their own culture and the many civilizations that followed in the Fertile Crescent's rich tapestry of history.
Chapter 3. The Ancient Egyptians.
Parallel to the Sumerians, the ancient Egyptians too were celestial sojourners, their lives intertwined with the heavens. Nestled along the life-giving banks of the Nile River, ancient Egypt emerged as a beacon of civilization, its grand pyramids and monumental architecture testament to a society rich in culture and sophistication. From around 3100 BC, with the unification of Upper and Lower Egypt under the first pharaoh, this civilization flourished, becoming a dominant power in the ancient world. Its strategic location, fertile lands, and ingenious management of the Nile's annual flooding laid the groundwork for remarkable advancements in agriculture, architecture, and the arts. In this vibrant cosmological tapestry, the lunar calendar held a place of reverence and practicality. The Egyptians' meticulous night sky observations infused their calendar with a deep spiritual significance. The interplay between celestial cycles and the divine was a hallmark of Egyptian religion. Festivals and rituals were carefully aligned with lunar events, imbuing each month with its unique spiritual essence. The Feast of Thoth was just one of many such observances marking the start of the Lunar New Year, with prayers, offerings, and celebrations in honor of Thoth's dominion over knowledge and time. This blend of the divine and the practical in the Egyptian lunar calendar underscores the sophistication of a civilization that looked to the heavens for guidance in both spiritual and temporal matters. The legacy of this ancient timekeeping system reflects the Egyptians' enduring quest to harmonize earthly existence with the celestial order. This quest shaped their culture, religion, and understanding of the universe.
Chapter 4. The Maya.
Beyond the ancient Near East, the lunar calendar's imprint stretched to the stone circles of Europe, such as Stonehenge, and across to the sophisticated civilizations of the Americas, like the Maya, whose astronomical precision charted both the moon's and the sun's paths. The Maya civilization, emerging around 2000 BC in what is now Mexico, Guatemala, Belize, Honduras, and El Salvador, stands as a testament to the ingenuity of the pre-Columbian Americas. Flourishing between 250 AD and 900 AD, the Maya built towering pyramids, sophisticated cities, and a complex society structured around city-states, each governed by a holy lord. The Maya are renowned for their profound astronomical knowledge, encapsulated in their intricate calendar systems. Unlike many contemporary societies, the Maya developed not one but several calendars, each serving distinct purposes. Their lunar calendar, integral to their understanding of time, was closely tied to their agricultural practices and religious observances. The moon's cycles governed planting and harvesting. At the same time, lunar phases were crucial in determining the timing of religious ceremonies and rituals. In addition to their lunar calendar, the Maya's long count calendar is their most famous legacy, often associated with the 2012 phenomenon. However, their meticulous observation of celestial bodies has left an indelible mark on history. The Dresden Codex, one of the few surviving pre-Columbian Maya books, contains detailed astronomical tables for tracking the moon's phases and predicting eclipses, underscoring the lunar calendar's significance in Maya cosmology. The Maya's ability to integrate their moon observations with other celestial cycles, such as those of Venus and the Sun, into a cohesive calendrical system speaks to their advanced understanding of astronomy and timekeeping. Their legacy, preserved through monumental architecture and codices, and the descendants who continue to uphold many aspects of Maya culture, offer a window into the sophisticated ways ancient civilizations sought to harmonize their lives with the rhythms of the cosmos. The Maya lunar calendar, with its deep connections to agriculture, religion, and astronomy, exemplifies the universal human endeavor to find order and meaning in the celestial dance of the heavens.
Chapter 5. The Celestial Empire.
In the East, China's lunar calendar was a tapestry of timekeeping, agriculture, and cosmology, guiding countless generations in the rhythms of life and the cosmos. The cradle of Chinese civilization lies along the fertile banks of the Yellow and Yangtze rivers, where, over millennia, a rich tapestry of culture, philosophy, and governance unfurled. From the early dynasties, such as the Shang and the Zhou, to the expansive eras of the Han, the lunar calendar has been an intrinsic part of Chinese life. The Chinese lunar calendar, or the Yin calendar, is a lunisolar system that harmonizes the lunar phases with the solar year. Each month begins with the new moon, intimately connecting the calendar with the agricultural cycle. This synchronization ensured that farming activities were aligned with the optimal times dictated by the heavens. Beyond its agricultural utility, the lunar calendar was deeply woven into the fabric of Chinese society and culture. Festivals and celebrations, many of which continue to this day, mark the passage of the lunar year. The Spring Festival, or Chinese New Year, ushers in the new year with fireworks, dragon dances, and family reunions, while the Mid-Autumn Festival celebrates the full moon and the bounty of the harvest with the sharing of mooncakes. The lunar calendar also played a role in Chinese astrology and cosmology, with each year, month, day, and even hour associated with different elements and animal zodiac signs. This system influenced not just personal and societal rituals but also state affairs, with emperors often consulting astrologers for auspicious dates, for significant events or decisions. Through observatories and meticulous record-keeping, Chinese astronomers and scholars refined the lunar calendar over centuries, introducing leap months to keep the calendar aligned with the solar year. The intercalary system ensured festivals would fall in their proper seasons, preserving the harmony between celestial cycles and earthly activities. The enduring legacy of the Chinese lunar calendar, with its blend of practicality, spirituality, and cosmology, highlights the profound relationship between humanity and the cosmos. It is a testament to the ancient Chinese quest to live harmoniously with the natural world throughout the ages.
Chapter 6. The Islamic Calendar.
The Islamic calendar, known as the Hijri or lunar calendar, stands as a profound cultural and religious beacon in the tapestry of Islamic civilization. Rooted in the historical moment of the Prophet Muhammad's migration, Hijrah, from Mecca to Medina in 622 AD, this lunar calendar has been a cornerstone of Muslim identity and faith. Unlike its lunisolar counterparts, the Islamic calendar consists of 12 lunar months, each beginning with the sighting of the crescent moon, making it shorter than the solar year by approximately 11 days. At its inception, the Islamic world was a burgeoning expanse of faith, intellect, and empire, stretching from the Arabian Peninsula across vast swaths of Africa, Asia, and later into parts of Europe. Within this diverse and dynamic civilization, the lunar calendar was more than a means to mark time. It was an affirmation of a new religious and communal ethos. The calendar's rhythms were intertwined with the pillars of Islamic practice, dictating the timing of daily prayers, the fasting month of Ramadan, the pilgrimage to Mecca, Hajj, and other significant religious observances. Today, the Hijri calendar remains pivotal in the Muslim world, not just as a historical or religious artifact, but as a living tradition that informs the daily lives and spiritual rhythms of over 1 billion people. It guides the observance of Ramadan, Eid al-Fitr, Eid al-Adha, and other Islamic holidays, which shift annually relative to the Gregorian calendar, reminding Muslims of the fluidity and transience of earthly life in contrast to the eternal. The lunar calendar's ongoing relevance in the Islamic world underscores its role as a bridge linking the celestial to the terrestrial, the divine to the mundane. It encapsulates a unique blend of faith, culture, and astronomy, embodying the enduring legacy of a civilization that has always sought to align its earthly existence with the broader cosmos rhythm. Through the Hijri calendar, the Islamic tradition maintains a living connection to its origins, marking the passage of time in hours and days and moments of reflection, community, and worship. In all its incarnations, the lunar calendar is a narrative of humanity's quest to navigate the passage of time, a story woven from the threads of astronomy, agriculture, and spirituality. It is a monument to our ancestral ingenuity, a system born from observing the night sky. It blossomed into a complex matrix of time that guided the ancients through the seasons of life and the cosmos. In the lunar calendar, we find not just a method of marking days, but a profound connection to the universe's rhythm, a legacy of timekeeping that echoes through the ages.